and welcome back, or welcome to the Sacred Lighthouse. My name's Alison and I do readings around the new moon, and then I'll do updates on the full moon. So what have I been doing? How have I felt? The energies have been since the reading that we had in the new moon. So welcome to my channel. I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe if you're interested in oracle and tarot readings. And this one I'm recording on the day of the full moon, which is the 7th of September 2025. This is the blood moon and this is the lunar eclipse. So there's a lot of energy going on at the minute. So I'll do a recap of the new moon reading that I did back at the end of August, and what that had to say, and then reflect on that and what I've been doing and how the energies are at the minute. So welcome. So we did the reading, it was in Virgo at the end of August 2025, and the energy around that time was all about angelic connection. From the herbal astrology deck that I had, it was Rue, which is all about angelic connection. So it was really saying at that time we had a stronger angelic connection that could be made and could be developed. The energy was there to support it. And we also had that support. It was showing us at that time to do that. We were asked in that to step up with the energy. We keep thinking about things that we want to manifest. I certainly have been thinking about the stuff that we want to manifest. And as we get onto what the energies of the full moon are later in the video, you'll understand how all this ties in. So the new moon energy, the desires, it was the desire card in the tarot. So it was like the manifestation card, your desires, you can manifest your desires. So it was saying, make that connection. It's like Nicky says, you know, what you put out there, it's like a phone call between you and the angelic realms. If you're asking to manifest certain things, if it's right in the universe for that, then it will come. But make sure you're putting the right message out there. You know, that you are asking for the greater good, for the best will and greater good of all. Like she says, it's not going to help you win the lottery, but it's going to help you manifest what you need. So if you haven't looked at Nicky Allen's videos before, it's Nicky Allen Psychic. She has been through hell and back in this last year, and she has been an inspiration. So if you are going through grief at the moment, I suggest you go and look at her channel for this last year. She has been going through her own healing, so please look up Nicky Allen if you need some help that way. And I think why I was saying that, because in the reading in the new moon, because I was thinking, why am I referencing out to Nicky Allen and her grief vlogs that she did with her personal story. And within the new moon reading, it was the 10 of Swords. And I say, if you've been through a bad time, you've been through a difficult time. And it was only when I was doing my review today, sitting and thinking about, well, what's happened since the new moon? And I've lost 2 friends, have passed away in that time. And one, well, really both. One was definitely out of the blue, floored me and my husband. And the other one was a shock as well. I don't think we realised how poorly this other person was. So we've lost friends in this time. You know, I keep thinking about when people talk about 3D, 5D, I always try and connect to the higher good, to best will and good of all, try and be the best person that I can be, try and live in the light, don't let everything affect you, but crikey, sometimes the 3D world hits you in the face with a sledgehammer. And you think, what are we doing this? What are we doing here? And why are we going through this? This is experience. This is our life lessons. But crikey, some of us, and especially I know some of you out there will be going through harder lessons, and wondering why we signed up for this experience. But it's all an experience. That's all I'm saying. The new moon reading was all about manifestations. So if we want to get ourselves out of something, let's put the word out there. Come on, this is enough. I think I've had my fair share. Let's have something different. Let's have something more positive, shall we? And it was through grounding. One of the actions was make sure that you're grounded. I've certainly been doing a lot of grounding. I've been away. You'll have seen my last 2 videos were recorded while I was away. I was doing walks in the morning before the sun came up, and then as I was walking back to where I was based, the sun was coming up. So it was all sort of greeting the sun, welcoming in the sun, and just experiencing that time in nature, making sure that I was completely grounded. And I did that every morning for the last 3 weeks. So I've been doing a lot of in nature grounding. I wanted to talk about my routine, my morning routine, because I think that's something that I picked up from shamanic witch YouTube channel. I think it's the Wild and Untamed ones. She talked about, how you could do things in the morning to make it more intentional. So when I wake up in the morning, I'll give thanks and gratitude. I ground myself, I give thanks and gratitude. I usually give myself a bit of Reiki healing, and then I get up. I shower, and my intention in the shower is that it's cleansing, purifying, grounding, using that intention. And then when I'm making my first cup of coffee of the morning, I put my intention into that drink. So I'm drinking and taking that intention inwards. When I'm making it, I put that intention in. May it be love and light, may it be love, joy, may it see the happiness, may it see the beauty in the day. But I'm taking that intention in. So that's how I try and bring a little bit of intention routine into my daily life that I am practicing, if you like. At the moment, I have just started on a program of doing like a cleansing routine. It's actually part of my homework for a course that I'm doing. So I'm doing the chant Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Geo, and that is all about cleansing waters and washing them over and chanting as you're doing it. So I'm doing it for 11 minutes and I'm doing it for the next 30 days. So that's what I'm doing for that. You can get the chants online. I know I play one and then I visualise the water, cleansing waters, and I say the chant out loud. And that ties into the card reading for the new moon, because it talked about body care, nourishment, nourishing your physical, your mental, your spiritual level. So I'm trying to work on those levels at the moment. And I also, in this, since the new moon, I've had my birth chart done by a lovely lady called Helen. You maybe message her on Facebook. I will put her name in the description. She did a wonderful birth chart for me, a wonderful reading. It made me understand myself a bit more. It helped me realise why I am the way I am and how I feel sometimes, what pushes my buttons because of what was found in my reading. So yeah, and that has fed into what I'm going to do for the full moon. It's a lunar eclipse, it's the blood moon, and it's 15 degrees of Pisces, so you have to look in to where that is in your birth chart. Mine's in the 8th house, I think, which was linked to spirituality. But quite interesting with that one, I watched, as I mentioned, her previously, a Nicky video that she released yesterday about the blood moon and how you might be feeling at this time, because I felt pretty crap yesterday. I felt irritable usually when I'm out with the dogs. I love my walks with the dogs because I'm in the woods and usually it's so peaceful, and I enjoy it. But yesterday, I don't know, the dogs were just messing about. I was getting frantic and I was getting frustrated, and I said, right, that's it, and I cut the walk short because I was just getting mad because the dogs, I don't know, misbehaving. They must be feeling the energies too. So I was cranky. I'm still cranky today. And she was explaining, when you you are awakened, that you are working on making yourself more sensitive to the energy around you and working on your energetic layers and your senses. You're going to pick this energy up, and it's going to affect you. So don't just feel like you're just in a pappy mood. There's a reason why it's happening. She was basically saying that this full moon is basically making you look at the stuff that you don't want to look at and address it. Making you admit, acknowledge the things that you probably haven't wanted to acknowledge. And she was giving you ideas of how to go through it. So, as per her advice, for the blood moon tonight, I've got a let go list. This is all the stuff that I want to let go, and this I'm going to burn. all the stuff that I want to let go of, all the stuff that I've acknowledged, that my mood in the last few days has brought up, that I've realised, why am I doing this? And the birth chart also helped me realise why these were triggers for me, what I want to let go of, and then what I want to manifest, what I want to let flow, are all on this list. And I'm going to bury this one, and this is going to be like the seeds, if you like. This is, like she said, if I was picking up the phone to the universe, this is my shopping list, this is what I'm ordering, this is what the baggage that I'm getting rid of, and this is what I'm going to fill the space with. And I think I wanted to share, because one of the things, because it's all about manifestation, and one of my dreams is to have a healing centre, and to run, that I run with others, and the work I've been doing, it's all about manifestation, making it real, feel it. So I've put it in the words of thank you for giving me my healing centre. You know, I really love running it, and I really love what I do there. I also, what was the date on this one? Talked about manifestations. So this I drew on the 29th of June 2024. This is very crude. I'm not an artist. My sister is the artistic one in the family. My idea of a retreat, you probably can't see very well. These are supposed to be my glamping pods. You know, pods for people to stop in. This is like a communal area with seating around a fire. This is an area, outdoor area, where you could hold classes, yoga, whatever. And then I've got a covered area as well. So this is my manifestation. This is my thoughts of sort of the layout of what my healing centre would be, and you know, we would run all sorts of courses from there. So yeah, so I'm still going to put it out there, because if you don't put it out there, if you're not going to tell them what you want, you're not going to get what you want. So that's what I'm going to do. So I don't know what your plans are for this full moon. I've told you what I'm wearing red as well, colour. That's part of my ritual as well. When I got up this morning, I specifically wore red to symbolise the blood moon. And my earrings are the little dragonflies, like for transformation. When I set up the video, I don't know why, but my drum wanted to be on display, and so did the elemental essential oils. There's somebody out there going, means something to them. So I don't know what your plans are. I've given you ideas. You know what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be focusing on. So blessings to you and your full moon, and I'll see you in the next new moon. Take care for now. Bye.